So what I've done is I've actually grabbed the camera here, but just before we get into this proof, I just want to say that yes, I really have been making between $856 and $1,549 a day, every day, without any traffic generation whatsoever, okay? And I've been making that for the past 2 years. So, and the other thing I want to say is this is not one of those videos where the creator, teases you for 3 hours and never reveals what the so-called system actually is, okay? I've got nothing to hide and I'm going to show you exactly what it is and some real examples of these sites, etc. in a minute, okay? First of all, you can see we're over here at clickbank.com, and I just want to log into a couple of my accounts, okay? So the first account I want to log into is an account I first showed to the public 2 years ago, and that then it was making over $400 a day, and still 2 years later, without me touching the sites, without me touching the ClickBank account, without me doing anything, it's still making, as you can see, over $400 a day. Okay, it made $448 today, that's 9th of February. It made over $500 yesterday. You can see some days are a bit lower, but you can see it's pretty damn consistent, okay? And it's been making this on autopilot for the past 2 years, like I said, without me having to do any traffic generation, okay? I've figured out this sort of system, I guess it's a now famous system, of making money where I don't do any traffic generation. That means no Facebook, no pay-per-view, no Google AdWords, no pay-per-click, no writing thousands of articles, which I tried and didn't work for me. Okay, I've figured out a way for you to build these little 1 to 2 hour websites in such a way that the traffic kind of comes to you, and it comes to you free, so you don't have to spend a cent, directly from Google. And you can see here, okay, you can see that the weeks are pretty consistent as well, okay? You can see it's making over $2,000 every single week for the past 2 years, and obviously this week's only just started, okay? Now, the second account I want to show you is my biggest sniping account, okay? And I'm just letting you know that obviously many of you will know me and know I've made a lot of money online. Well, the accounts I'm showing you here, to keep it fair, are 100% from this very system, okay? Now, so this second account I'm showing you is actually my biggest, this is my biggest sniping account, okay? It made over $1,000 a day in 2010, and in total made over $405,000 in 2010, okay? It's pretty incredible, and I'm just going to show you proof of that right now, okay? The other thing I want to mention is you may have never seen proof like this, so at any point in this video, while I'm not limiting Google Sniper to any one number, if this page could be taken down at any time. So if any point in this video you decide you want access to this, just go ahead below this video and click the give me my copy now button for access, okay? Like I said, I can't promise how long this page will be up. So you can see here that in 2010, summer 2010 paychecks, this made over $405,000. Okay, which is pretty incredible considering that's 100% profit and without me doing any traffic generation whatsoever. Now, if you wanted to see how much that smaller account made, that was doing around $400 a day, it made over $124,000 in 2010. Now, I think it's a pretty incredible system, but you're probably a bit sick of me holding this camera by now, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to screen capture, and I'm going to show you some real examples of these sites and basically tell you exactly what this system is. So imagine, if you came across a way of making money online that didn't require any traffic generation whatsoever. And I've already said all this stuff, but pay-per-click, pay-per-view, banners, social media, Facebook, YouTube, articles, all that stuff you've seen people peddling, just throw it out the window. Imagine if all you had to do was build a simple one-page website promoting someone else's ClickBank products and the traffic just found you and bought your stuff. No more ongoing work, no more problems, just a constant stream of sales coming in on autopilot without you doing anything, and all for free, because all this traffic's coming to you from free from the world's #1 website, Google. Well, imagine if you only had to set this system up once as well, and that you never had to touch it again, and that each time you set it up it only took you 2 hours to set it up in the first place, this incredible system, and made you $300, between $300 and $1,600 a month without you literally, like I said, ever touching it, like again, having to do any ongoing work, get any traffic, or spend a cent. Well, that would be just amazing, right? In fact, you know, I know what you're probably thinking right now. You're probably thinking that sounds like a load of hype. Well, it's not, and I'm going to show you proof of that right now, okay? So you're probably wondering why we're here on google.com, okay? Let's just go back to the home page for a second. And the reason we're here is because I want to show you two sites that achieve that exact goal I've just talked about, okay? And the first site I want to show you is Groom Wedding Speech. Now, I first showed this site to the public over 2 years ago now, and I'm showing you this site again. You'll see screenshots of this below, by the way. I'm showing you this site again because I want to prove to you that 2 years later the site is still ranking there without me touching it or anything like that. And in fact, since I last showed this site to the world, it's made me over $25,000 without me doing anything. Now, this is the exact kind of site I'm showing you because it achieves everything I've just talked about, and this is the exact kind of site that's directly responsible for all that money I showed you earlier on in my ClickBank accounts. Okay, now you can see I'm ranked here at #1 on Google for a very good keyword, Groom Wedding Speech. It gets a lot of traffic. I think this site gets around 8,000 visitors a month. Okay, now if we actually click on the site, you can see what's so special about it though. That all it is a simple one-page WordPress blog. That's all it is. It literally did take me a couple of hours to set up, and I've never touched it again. Okay, it was one page. That's it. You can see I've got Groom Wedding Speech all over it. And this is it. You can see it's promoting a ClickBank product right here. If I actually click the product, you'll be able to see that it's a wedding speech product listed on ClickBank, okay? Now, some of the veterans among you might be thinking, well, you know, how did I rank for such a competitive keyword? No doubt, okay, because it's a very high traffic, you know, great money-making keyword to be #1 for a keyword like that. Well, that's the whole point of the Google Sniper system, okay, and of course I show you exactly step by step how to do it in the course, okay, first in a manual and then live on video. And the truth is I'm able to do it without any link building whatsoever, and it's just using this kind of secret formula and all these techniques that I've perfected over the years to basically forces Google to rank you for these high traffic keywords. It also has a lot to do with the keywords you pick, and obviously I'll show you exactly how to find these gold mine keywords as well. Now, just before we go on, I want to show you another example, okay? And I want to show you this next example because this is a site I actually built less than a month ago, and already in its first month it's made $460, okay? And I made this site to prove to you that this system undeniably works, and you can see it's already ranked in here at #1. In fact, this site's ranked in here at #1, #2, and last time I checked this site it was actually ranked in at #4, okay? It was ranked in here, so it's actually moved up that fast. It's literally that young. Now if we click on the site, you'll see it's exactly the same format. This is how powerful Google Sniping is. This isn't some flash in the pan. This isn't some, you know, traffic one-click software or something like that that's never worked for anyone. It's that simple, and you can see this site's even smaller. Look at it. Look how small the site is. Literally one page. And I'm not the only one that's made money with Google Sniper either. I've actually spoke to 52 other people who've literally quit their job to do nothing but this exact system I'm showing you here, and obviously it made me over $500,000 last year. But just before we go on, I just want to pinpoint one of those testimonials, and like I keep saying, you'll see loads more below, but here's just one of them, okay? And this is from Gary Gregory, and this is one of the most successful snipers, I will admit, but still I thought I'd make a good one. So he says $12,000 per month using only Google Sniper. I was lucky enough to be one of the original beta testers. You can see I'm in my real Gmail account here. Lucky enough to be one of the original beta testers of the original Google Sniper back in early 2009. I took with George's brilliant content, ran with it, and haven't looked back. It's now 2011, and I have over 150 Google Sniper sites pumping out upwards of $400 each and every day. Utilising Google Sniper attacks exclusively, I've been able to live a kind of life, you know, most only dream of. Honestly, I didn't think GS could get any better, but now Experience 2.0, all I can say is wow, and say with 100% conviction, you'd be crazy not to jump on this right now. George, I can't thank you enough for changing my life, okay? You know, so it's great to receive stuff like that, and I love receiving emails like that. And the fact is that what he's saying is true. It really does work for just about everyone that tries it. Okay, Google sniping works. And the other thing he mentioned was 2.0, and I want to go back to that because this is Google Sniper 2.0. So while in the original, it's a great course, and basically I walk you, by the way, exactly through setting up these sites, and it's in total step-by-step detail. And by that I mean step 1, do this, step 2, do that. Here's how to pick your clickbait product, here's how to pick your keywords, here's how to actually install the site, all the technical knowledge. By the way, you don't need any technical knowledge or anything like that. You don't need any prior experience. In fact, you could pretty much forget everything else you knew about making money online and still make a lot of money using Google Sniper. Okay, it really is amazing. I then even walk you through even writing each individual post, putting on pictures onto the site, absolutely everything. But then in 2.0, first of all, I've made a lot of changes. I've reshot all of the videos for 2011, and I've made changes to the core of the system itself too that makes Google sniping easier, more foolproof, and just faster working than it ever was before. Finding keywords is now just 10 times easier than it ever was before. I've added other things, and one of the biggest things is now all the sites are FTC compliant. Which means all your sites are fully legally protected without hurting the money-making ability of the sites. All this stuff's been added into what was already an incredible course, packed with step-by-step videos, manuals, blueprints, everything you need to get this business going right now. Okay, and the final massive thing I added was the addition of the Empire module. And in this module, I basically teach you how I went from $15,000 a month and how you can go from just a couple of sniper sites or a single sniper site to a massive life-changing empire. So I went from $15,000 a month to over $40,000 a month, and I basically walk you through step by step exactly how I did it in this brand new video module. Okay, it's a massive addition to the course and something really, really impressive. Now this video is getting kind of long now, so the last thing I want to say is that while I'm not limiting the copies of Google Sniper to any one number, judging by the amount of people that have been visiting this page today, I can't say how long this page is going to be up. Okay, I do plan on taking it down. So if you know the system's for you, you want the instant access to the system right now, and remember, you don't need any experience. You could pretty much just forget everything you knew about making money online. I walk you through everything, step by step. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Everything. You cannot miss anything out, both in manuals, blueprints, and then actually live on video as well. And remember, you don't need any money either. Okay, this is all free traffic you're going to be getting, and remember, you don't need to do any traffic generation, and you don't even need much time to put this system into use. In literally a couple of hours, you could have your first sniper site up there, ranking for you and potentially making you money every month on autopilot. Okay, and then you just build a few more sites. Okay, so if you do think that this is for you, you want instant access right now, and I don't want to put any pressure on you, but go ahead and click that link right below this video that says click here to get my copy now. Okay, if you haven't decided yet, like I said, I don't want to put any pressure on you. Just go ahead and have a look through this page. You'll see tons more proof. You'll see tons more success stories from different people. You'll hear how I actually discovered the system. But like I said, don't dilly-dally too much, or you might be too late. Okay, and the last thing I want to mention is that this, of course, there's a guarantee. Okay, it's 60 days you have to try the system out. So go ahead, order it, download the system, go through it, and if you don't like it, it doesn't make you as much money you thought it was going to make you, or you just plain don't like my voice, whatever it is, I'll give you 100% of your money back. Okay, but please go through the course, or at least take a look at the first video, because I think you're going to be really impressed and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay, so go ahead and click the Get My Copy Now button right below this video, and in just a few minutes time I'll see you in the members area and we'll get started building your very first money-making sniper site. Remember, there's absolutely no risk here. It's fully guaranteed. You don't need any investment, you don't need any experience, and it's all step by step. It made me over $500,000 last year. It's helped over 52 people quit their day job. It's it's about as foolproof as a system's ever going to get. So just go ahead and click that button below, and I'll see you in just a few minutes inside the members area.